Close your eyes and begin to relax. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Concentrate on your breathing. With each breath, you become more relaxed. Imagine a brilliant white light above you. Focus in on this light as it flows through your body. Allow yourself to drift off as you fall deeper and deeper into a more relaxed state of mind. Now, as I count back from 10 to 1, you will feel more peaceful and calm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You will enter a safe place where nothing can harm you. 5, 4, 3, 2. If at any time you need to come back, all you must do is open your eyes. 1.
Safe in the light that surrounds me.
Health experts are watching a new COVID subvariant very closely. It may be causing at least one symptom that hasn't been associated with COVID before. Here's health and wellness reporter Lauren Petty.
Seasonal allergies are in full swing for many, but itchy red eyes could be a sign of something else. A growing COVID subvariant called XBB.1.16. It's led to a boom in COVID cases in India, and the Mayo Clinic is reporting red, itchy eyes or conjunctivitis are a symptom being found in children.
Honestly, I don't even know that it's a decided thing that this subvariant definitely causes the red itchy eye.
The XBB.1.16 subvariant, also called Arcturus, is already here in Illinois.
There's around 20 detections in Illinois, and at least a few of those coming from Chicago.
So glad to see you.
Wednesday evening severe weather produced a few tornado reports in western Iowa and numerous reports of large hail in Nebraska and Iowa. Small tornadoes were reported in Pottawatomie County and Fremont County. Samantha Wilson shared this video with us of an apparent funnel cloud rotating near Imogene, Iowa. Malvern, Iowa, Nemaha County in Nebraska, and Nebraska City all reported hail of 2.5 inches in diameter. Malvern also saw some of the worst of the storms.
Tornado warning. It's gonna do it.
Kelly, a lot of people were surprised by this April hailstorm. I spoke to a woman in Grantsville who said that the storm moved through quickly, but she had just enough time to get video of it.
I did not wake up this morning thinking that there was going to be a hailstorm that came through.
It might look peaceful now, but just hours ago, places around the Wasatch Front were being pelted by hail.
Let's take a look at those specific graphs for the rest of 2023, the severe weather that I'm personally expecting. I really feel like we could be seeing more severe weather here in these areas. So definitely more severe weather for these areas in between the cold and the warmth, like I mentioned earlier. So I expect an above average amount from May through August, maybe even for the fall months, although that's a whole different story. So we'll need to kind of re-follow up with this. But this mostly goes for the spring and summer, the more foreseeable future. We do expect even more for this red area. That's where I expect it to be especially active. So Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and some of those surrounding states as well involved. So this is the area that I'm mostly seeing the most ripe conditions. Obviously, bad severe weather could happen outside of these areas. Above average severe weather could happen outside of these areas. But the signs are pointing towards this area.
Hello. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to YouTube. This is mostly for the new people who join from churches all over the United States, because I'm tired of you guys lying to me everywhere I go. I mean, I'm serious. I can walk up to a cop, and what they'll say is, I don't know anything about what you're talking about. And all of a sudden they'll say, well, I think I'll find a nice bed for you to stay in. They'll call behavioral health. They'll tackle me and inject me with something that I can't. It knocks you out. And then you wake up a day later and you're stuck inside a hospital. You can't leave. It will not let you leave unless you take medication that you don't need. They do it on purpose to lock you up and shut you up. Anyway, what I did was I went to YouTube. I typed my name, Brett Finnerty, and then I'm going down here to uploads right here. And I'm going to check my time. I only have 1 minute increments. It's at 49 seconds. Summary start. Okay, here we go. What I did, I went to YouTube. I typed my name. I found my site. It's right here, 4421. And what you do is you scroll down to the 72 series. I mean, there's really not 400 videos in here. I did different series. 72 is a compilation of where people are trying to hit my mother's vehicle on purpose. It was a Blazer, but they're all over. Everybody knows why I'm over. Anywhere, it's 72A, 72B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. X, that's a compilation too. I mean, you can watch all these. It's undeniable. People are trying to hit the vehicle all over the place. Everywhere I go, North Carolina, Tennessee. I shouldn't. I don't know anybody in Dunn, North Carolina, or Mebane, North Carolina. I'm gonna stop and restart. Okay, we're starting. But I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in downtown Nashville. Yeah, everywhere I go, people know who I am. Cops try to arrest me everywhere I go. Happened yesterday. Try to arrest me everywhere I go just to stop me. And all I want to do is get the truth so I can have my life back. Because you won't give me my life. You just want me to be homeless. I mean, I remember I was in Ardmore and I talked to this one guy, African American guy, and he saw this. There's a man walking the streets out there and he yells all the time and stuff. Everybody knows who he is. That's not going to be me. I'm not going to be walking these streets where somebody said, I've known him ever since I was a kid. No, you guys run my life. I'm going to pray and pray and pray, and I'm going to keep doing exactly what God says. And God's going to punish you just like He said He is, because you don't want to tell the truth what you did. You never fake someone's daughter's death and then torture them with it. I'm going to stop and restart. That's one. You don't torture somebody by saying your daughter's going to die like this, and then all of a sudden it happens, and then you come back and say, well, she's really alive, Brett, and then let me remember that years later. Because that's what Call did. And they tortured me with it over and over at Intel. They tortured me with it. And you guys are still playing games. Like it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke when you make somebody homeless. I've been homeless 4 times. 4 times. More than that, really. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Sit here and be a homeless man walking down the streets of Ardmore where everybody just laughs at me? Look, there he goes again, kids. No, sorry. Sorry. I don't care if you want to play baseball with your kids. If you did a crime, you need to do your time. You guys need to do your time. Um, Now, there was a lady named Ruby Rose. I posted it earlier. I'm going to stop and restart. This is a good story. Now, I don't know which one she was working at, which hospital, but April had an appointment. She goes, Fred, look, my doctor's name is Ruby Rose. I just wanted you to see this. It's like, I picked her because of her name. I said, okay, okay. So she goes, and as soon as that doctor saw April's face, she tried to have her tackled. Now, I was shown a picture of people. James Sword was in that picture, and Mona Joseph was in that picture, and they were both wearing scrubs like they were medical people. I was like, what's James Sword doing there? April said, make sure you know who that is. It's Mona Joseph. Mona Joseph. And she was pretending to be an engineer. Maybe she is an engineer now, but she was in Signal Technology, Crane Corporation, Signal Technology. And Mona Joseph was, she was going to tackle April. And Shane said he beat her up because she deserved it. I mean, you don't try to tackle somebody for mental health just because the doctor says, hey, lock her up because she's trying to hide something, cover something up. So I'm restart. Okay, I'm restarting. Now I went back to Crane Corporation because I went to DRS and they made me flee. They made me flee, and they did it on purpose. Jerry Hathaway needs to be arrested, but they made me flee DRS infrared, and I went to Crane Corporation again. But they would not give me insurance. I couldn't afford insurance. Nothing. Nothing. I wasn't. I was a contract employee. You can't have insurance. All of a sudden, April got sick. She could have died. She had what is it? Diverticulitis. They said her colon was really bad. She goes to the hospital in Plano. They wouldn't help her. They said, "Well, you got to have insurance." They fought with her for like hours before they even put her in the hospital, and they didn't do anything for her. They just kind of held her there. Once I'm restart. Okay, I'm restarting. Now, it should be a crime not to help somebody, but with me, like when I had a broken collarbone, I sat in that McKinney emergency room at least 45 minutes to an hour before somebody came and helped me. When somebody's got a broken collarbone, you help them fast. There were other people there. I mean, yeah, you help everyone, but if somebody you make them a priority. But me, no. If I came in with a broken neck, they'd say, oh, Just put him over there and hope he dies. That's what you do to me, and I know you will. But April, you shouldn't do that to her. You won't help her because she didn't have insurance. She didn't have insurance. We didn't have insurance because of what you guys did to us. She could have died from that. She could have. When she had her gallbladder taken out in Austin, Texas, they took out, I think, 6 to 10 feet of her colon because of diverticulitis. They should have done something in Plano, but they won't help us. Nobody likes us. That's your fault. I'm gonna stop and restart this last part. Now I've seen several people stand up and say, "Hey, bro, when you see this, it's over. When you see this, it's over. When you see no." Because yesterday I was at a car dealership when she got a new car, and it was the same guy. He was there from Sherman. They're all pretending like they don't know who I am. Everybody pretends I don't know who you are. I've seen them all. I've seen all your faces before. And you're just pretending. You told me these things years ago, and then I see you, and then you just pretend you don't know what's going on. When the plague strikes, it's real. It's a real plague. It's not me. I'm not going to do it. The Lord God's going to do it. I'm warning you like Moses. I'm warning you like Moses, but you won't listen. You think you can just keep going and punishing me and lying to me. I'm not going to be lied to. I'm leaving this country once probation is over. And God's going to inflict the plague because you won't tell the truth. I've got to stop and restart one last time. Last time. Now, yesterday I saw Arturo Rios in Dallas over by Skillman and Forest Lane. He was right there in the pool hall area. I played pool there like 3 or 4 times. I mean, it's not fun being somewhere you don't want to be at. But I was in Dallas trying to get by. I was having a little bit of fun, and they did the same thing Doe Corporation did. Brett, is there a big party for you? Is there a big party for you for Christmas? I don't like people teasing me about seeing my dead daughter alive at a party, and then them just saying, "Oh, we don't know what you're talking about." So, well, that was Arturo Rios. He got out of his car just like he said he would years ago, or he said, "I'm not going to be doing it." That was him. I saw Roseanne Belublikin over in Irving, Texas. She was. I'm gonna stop and restart. Anyway, I saw Roseanne Belublikin in Irving. She was on the road at a stoplight. She got out of the car to let me see her face, then she got back in the car. You guys told me this stuff years ago, and nobody's done nothing. I don't see anything happening. I'm still sitting in a little place I don't want to be at, and you guys haven't done nothing. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to see everybody playing golf, shooting pool, swimming. It's your fault, guys. If you can't tell the truth, it's your own fault. Not one man, woman, or child who knows the truth is going to go to heaven. I'm going to go to heaven because I'm telling the truth. You guys aren't telling the truth. You don't want to tell the truth. You're going to be in a lake of fire for eternity. There's no way around it. Just remember that. Now, go put your hand in boiling water. See how long you can keep your hand in boiling water. You can't do it. You can't. Because we were at Abuelo's and people were laughing and joking and having a good time. They told me they're going to do it, and they're doing it. They're having fun. So I'm restart. Yeah, you guys just went on and forgot about me. And then I see your faces and you just lie to me. And you're laughing and smiling, having a good old time snickering at me. No, I know what you're doing and you're just pretending because you don't want to tell the truth. That's a crime, guys. You can't let someone be homeless just because you don't want to tell the truth what you did. Anyway, I don't care about you guys. So when the plague starts, bye. Enjoy your lake of fire. When you close your eyes on earth and you reopen them up and you're just, it never stops. It never stops. You will be saying, well, because one day I'm going to die too. God's going to say, God's going to have me. He may not be holding me, but I'm going to be there, and He's going to show you. He's going to show you where I am, and you're going to look at Him. You're going to say, "Oh, I got to check my time." Somebody's there. He's going to show me to you while you're burning in hell to remind you what you did to me, and you're going to say, "Dear Lord, please send Brett down here to dip his hands in water, just to cool my tongue." God's going to say, "You had your rewards. You had your rewards. You should have told the truth. Enjoy your lake of fire for lying." Enjoy this. I got to go.